Hi, Steve with Brownells here, and I'm here with Bobby Tyler of Tyler Gunworks today, and we're going to show you some brand new products that are just coming out on the market. Bobby, thanks for bringing this stuff over. Good to see you as always.
Good to be here.
Tell me, what do you got to show us today?
Well, let's start off, let's talk about the Auto-Ordnance.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I had a hard time believing it was an Auto-Ordnance. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, this is one that they've gone to a lot of trouble. As you'll notice, it's a model 1911 A1 U.S. Army.
Right.
Got the authentic grips, but this one's not just a common everyday 1911. If you'll notice, this one has the color case finish.
Exactly. That's what made it pop for me.
So that's not only is it a really good, well-built GI style gun, but it's also, I mean, the accuracy. I took this out and shot it.
Wow.
And the darn thing's pretty accurate.
I noticed it has the wide spur hammer on it, which I really like.
It does. That's, you know, they went to a lot of trouble to keep things period correct.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes a long ways.
And the quality over at Auto-Ordnance has been getting better and better over the years.
Yeah, I think that whole car group and the Auto-Ordnance, Magnum Research, that whole deal is pretty strong.
Right. Plus, there's so much competition out there in 1911s. I mean, it would take us 2 minutes to name all the companies that don't make one anymore.
Right.
It
So
wouldn't take long.
This here is a Republic Forge of New Mexico.
Which is someone you've been working with for a long time.
I do finish work for them, and they're a good, solid company. It's one of those places where you get an actual hand-fit, custom 1911.
Right, right.
And, you know, there's so many good 1911 on the market that it's nice to be able to know that you're getting one that's not full of mem parts.
Right.
And you're looking for the quality.
Now, this doesn't look like an off-the-rack gun
This one's
here.
not. This one actually is an upgraded model. It does have the engraving.
Right.
It does have the niter blue accessories. Obviously, the mammoth ivory grips.
Uh-huh.
And this one has the bobbed
Tail.
grip frame. Yeah. Well, depending on, you know, I believe it's called a carry cut in this
Carry
model.
cut. Okay.
Yeah. There's different people that call it different things.
Sure thing.
And so this particular model here it's got a pretty upgraded engraving on it, and the fit finish is beautiful and it's nice, but I tell you what, the barrel lockup, you know, this one has a ramped barrel, the slide to frame fit, it's just, well, here I'll let you look at it. It's just an overall well fit gun that
It's nice and smooth.
You know,
nice and smooth. That thing would carry well if you were going to carry something this good looking.
Really does. Well, that's what they're made for.
The check ring is there. I mean, it is firm in your hand. It doesn't move around.
Do you notice that this is an commander size frame with an officer slide?
Yeah, and that's what makes it so handy. The barrel isn't any longer than the grip.
That's
really.
right. And so one of the things that really points out is Republic Forge builds what you want. They're going to build you, if you call them and say, hey, this is my dream gun, I want it, and this is how I want it, they're going to build it for you.
Now that star cut in the hammer, I just noticed that.
That's pretty neat.
Is that the Texas Star?
It is the Texas Star.
I thought so.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
gun.
gun.
Yeah. So, moving on along here, I know some of you have probably heard about the new Ruger Wrangler.
Yes, that was a big deal at the NRA convention.
Yeah, and so, you know, you start talking about a little 22 that you can throw in a backpack or stick in the pocket of a four-wheeler and get out and run up and down the river and shoot and enjoy. There's still
people that need that type of gun.
One of the first things you'll notice is it's lightweight. Of course, it still has a steel barrel and a steel cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just super lightweight, and you know, you'll notice that it's still got a good trigger pull, and I'll tell you, we took these out and we shot these as well, and we got incredible accuracy out of them. And it is a price point gun. It's not
Right.
a single 6. And
Does it share any parts with a single 6?
it doesn't. And if you want one that doesn't have some casting mark or doesn't have some of the price point things that this gun has, buy a single 6.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
they still make a single 6, and they make it for a reason. It's a fantastic gun. They've been making them since the 50s. Ruger does it right. And so Ruger brought this out to be just another option for the marketplace.
I know, there's still a need for a good 22. A lot
really
of people
is.
still have a use for one in their daily life. So
Yeah.
that's kind of a big deal.
Yep, really is. And I guess last but
Last
not
but
least.
certainly
Yep,
not
yep,
least, let me
yep.
move something out of
Okay.
the way here
All right.
because this is brand new, the world premiere.
So this is the Henry single shot. This one is a 45-70,
Good caliber,
but if you'll notice, this one happens to be color cased.
quite nicely color cased.
So, and you know, the made in the USA, the quality that you can always depend on and come to expect from Henry. I mean, look at
Genuine walnut
Yeah,
stock,
yeah.
nicely checkered,
this. The bluing, second to none.
nicely polished.
It really is. And you start looking at the, you know, just the easeability of the mechanics and the, you know, so many features. And
Plus it's drilled and tapped for scope mount, I see.
It is. And so if you find yourself out in the woods and feeling that iron sights isn't the way for you to go anymore, flip it down, put a scope on it, and head right back out.
We recently allowed straight wall cartridges for deer hunting here in Iowa. So, you know, we could sell a jillion of these through our store.
Yeah. So this is something that I'd keep my eyes open for and know that there's always good options within Henry.
Now, every time Henry comes out with something, the first question is, are you going to make it in this caliber? Are you going to make it in that caliber?
Yeah.
Are you going to do that, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that's the thing. Everybody always wants what they can't have,
Oh.
and they always want something more.
But
And-
what a good cartridge to start with.
Yeah, it really is.
Man. And with the price of Ruger #1s and every other single shot the way it is, this is a really good option.
It really is. It really is. No, I expect great things to come from it.
Me too. That's all we got new for today. I want to thank you very much for watching and thank Bobby Tyler of Tyler Gun Works for coming and helping us out.
Pleasure.
Thanks again. We'll see you next time.